Hi, team. So today I want to talk about time block and time management. Remember the bold law, life by design, not by default. The first step to this is managing your calendar and following your time block. So what I'm going to do is share the spreadsheet with you guys. So this is what we used to do before we had a bold calendar or the bold planners. The first thing when you're looking at your week to week in your bold calendar and your Google calendar and everything all syncs together on your phone, the first thing that you want to think about is what are your non-negotiables. What are the things that you are not going to say no to, that you are going to be at no matter what? And so for a lot of us, you have to think about the different parts of your life. So your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with your kids, your spiritual life, your health, things like that. So for a lot of people, it's going to be church on Sundays, date night, super important. I'm a big fan of date night every Thursday for the last 7 years. Sometimes it's just grocery shopping. However, it's just us, not talking about kids or money, because that's never fun to talk about budgets and finances at date night. Kids, sports, wanting to be sure that you're there, or maybe you want to be the coach. Sometimes Saturday morning, some of you have football games. All the things that keep us, going in life, that we love, and when you have these on your calendar, remember also that they are an appointment. So when somebody calls and they want to go see a home at 5:00 on Monday evening, well, think about that you also need to factor in your travel time so that you're there on time. Travel home. Somebody calls and they want to see a home at 5:00 on Monday. What do you tell them? I'm sure some of us, and I'm totally guilty of it, used to say, yep, absolutely. I'll show you a house at 5:00. You figure out a way to get your kid to their practice, and then you show up late and your kid's upset because you're not there. Well, now when you're being intentional with your calendar, you say, oh, I'm so sorry. I already have another appointment at 5:00 on Monday. I am available, however, at 7:00 on Monday or at 5:00 on Tuesday. And what's great about working with a team is, hey, I have a business partner on my team who can show you because I already have an appointment. Would that work for you? Leverage the team. Don't lose the client. There's so many different ways about that, but you can't be two places at once. We talked about health, and so many of us are working on that part of our life. So you do that. And then your morning with AOT starts with script, practice and role play, morning huddle, and then you've got lead gen from 9 to 11. Make sure that you also, so then this will go all 5 days. See how your week is filling up. So here, so many do follow-ups. Maybe you do lunch, whatever it looks like for you. Plug in your accountability. Plug in team meeting. And then also make sure that you have appointment slots. Know when you can take an appointment. So when you're on the phone, you're like, oh, I have Tuesday at 2 or Wednesday at 1. Which works best for you? You're putting it on them, though it's really what works best for you. Don't forget to time block your open house, and maybe do that twice a month. So you put it there and figure out when you're doing it. Travel time is huge. Make sure that you acknowledge your travel time, because you can't leave one appointment at noon and be somewhere else at noon. Take a look at this. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help.